It's my buzzy, beautiful sunshine nugget. I knew you'd show up, just not an hour early like me. Sorry, just this date's been on my mind for, well, forever. And, well, Sparkplug, you're my everything. It's been almost 2 days since I've seen you, and I was missing you. I know I could be way too clingy, but given the time and the chaos we live in, isn't that kind of a good thing? Hopefully. Well, you're looking mighty sexy as always. I mean, you're looking good for yourself, aren't you? I mean, you are to me, and, well, what I'm trying to say is I can't wait for our date and stuff like that. I got you this. It was kind of cool until I dropped it on the way here, because I had a daydream about us, kissing. Totally innocent and all that, but, I'm just glad you're about as hopeless as me when it comes to all this. Hey, look at me. Yep, you, Sparkplug. These are words just for you. And, of course, all these reactions and everything I do pretty much, so don't think I'm some kind of creepy, clingy kind of guy. Even if I'm just a bit excited every time I see you, or have reactions like blushing my face off and all that, or if I make some kind of comments. Look, it's just I'm not quite used to getting attention like that. I mean, I was at one point, but now it's different. Things changed, and, well, I'm glad you still got the hots for me. Even if you know how hopeless I am. Yeah. Still kind of stings when you say it, but, I wouldn't expect anything less from my buzzy, beautiful sunshine nugget. So, about that date that we have today, that's totally not making me nervous. I want you to think that I'm nervous. Totally. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Maybe thought that today would be one of those days where I don't know, like reality would hit me and maybe you'd find someone else that was cooler and better than me. But I'm glad it's not, and, well, you always do surprise me. How warm and gentle, yet how naughty you can be too. Remember that one time with the sushi? Yeah, I know I say it like every time, but it reminded me of something. You were always worth more than a paycheck or the prospects of this or that. I worked my butt off to get where I am, and you were staying there with me through it all. No, you stayed with me through it all, and I'll never forget that, So, before I end up shedding tears at the club, we should probably get in there and have some fun, right? I know it's just an arcade, but still, that makes it kind of cool, right? Nostalgia. Hey, but putting that aside for a second, I'm really happy to be here with you. And not to get sentimental on our date, but, yeah, no, I'm okay. Have you been okay? Look, I'm not here to play the doctor game yet, unless we're going back home to do that. Which I'm totally okay for, by the way. You could be the doctor or the nurse. I don't care which one I am this time. We can play this little switcheroo game and, yeah, brain stopped working there, so I thought I should say something, but then I lost it halfway, so Sparkplug, whatever I was gonna say was gonna be cool, so I'll make it up to you with actions. Wanna go, Wait, you don't wanna go to the arcade? I mean, that's fine, we can go wherever you want. It was just an idea. We hadn't really gotten there quite yet. I was just saying because it's the general big building and stuff like that. So, my place, well, I mean, our place, I'm fine with going home. It could be one of those, but are you sure you don't want to do something first? Like, oh, interesting. So, you want to make it something of a competition, huh? Well, I can see you're a bit of a scientist yourself. Well, chemistry, it was a bad joke, cause, nothing, we got chemistry and stuff. No. Continue on before you see and notice that I'm blushing. Nothing, I said nothing. Sheesh, that's something else. You're really okay with that? Like, really? So that's your angle, huh? You're trying to pick a fight with me, huh? Well, I'm not complaining by any means, just, well, if you're going to, then let's have some fun with it. I did want to take you someplace to show you that I'm not just a classy pervert. I mean, a classy guy. I mean, not just a pervert. That I'm a classy guy too. Yeah, smooth as ice. So smooth as. Never mind. So, well, aside from all that, have you been enjoying our relationship? It hasn't gotten boring, has it? That's the last thing I'd want in a... Oh, this is about that bet I lost, isn't it? I'm not complaining, but, you're really serious about that. The you know what kind of thing. The whole, switcheroo, but in a different way. Oh, well, I mean, I'm not opposed to it, just a little nervous, because, you're my first everything. Of course I'm nervous, even when I look at you, let alone think about doing something that advanced. You're super cool, and also, I just can't get enough of you, and that's why it's okay. Even if I slip on my words, I know you'll accept me, right? I love the fact that you're in love with me, and I love the fact that you have so many different things that just are perfect. You're like the best route in my favorite game, and you've never betrayed that expectation. In fact, you've redefined it. Now I can't even look at those dating sims anymore because, to be honest, you're the only 3D I'd ever be into. I'm usually a strictly 2D husband to waifu kind of guy, but, well, it just so happened that I met you. And that changed everything around and rearranged my brain a bit, and now, look where we're at. You know, I've noticed something about us, and it's kind of embarrassing, and I blush even thinking about it, but it's really one of a kind, how we are. How we end up treating each other and end up with this sort of relationship and closeness. Because even if it's awkward sometimes, and even if it's kind of crazy and, well, unpredictable, maybe sometimes with a lot of ups and downs, we've never lost ourselves in any kind of crazy that everyone else seems to be lost in. And that makes me happy, because I've got everything I want right here, right in my arms. You hear that? You're pretty pika, you know that? You know, I never thought I'd be seeing this, and, well, you might laugh if I tell you. You promise you won't laugh? Well, the thing is, I always dreamed of something kind of, well, simple. I just wanted someone to call my own. I wanted someone to care about me just as much as me. And, well, that I care about them, that is. But I wanted them to. Yes, there's no way of saying it otherwise, but you're the best route I could ask for, and you might be 3D, but you've got the heart of someone who's 2D. And, I mean that in the best possible way, as one weeb talking to another. And, well, I want you to be with me forever, and I know that there's things like marriage and all that, but it doesn't feel as real as when you hold someone. It just feels like hoops we jump through because of society to prove something to someone else, but I want to prove it to you. And the only way I could think of is to give you every little ounce of my time and passion, and I know sometimes I might be a little clingy and stuff like that, but, it's I've got stuff to work on, too. You don't think so? You serious? Me not being annoyingly clingy? There's no way. Wait, seriously? I mean, I gotta accept it if you say it like that. Jeez, I didn't know there'd be such a crucial revelation on such a mundane arc. I mean, it was mundane not because it was uninteresting or something. I just didn't expect anything to be extraordinary because you know what they say about honeymoon phases and things like that. I was nervous because, well, I didn't want you to suddenly get bored of me. No, I trust you. Of course I do. But I wouldn't want you to force yourself, so always be honest even if I'm not the route for you. Okay? Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah. Easy on the ear. I didn't mean to blow in it. You know my ears are part of my weakness. What are you doing? You're going crazy here. I mean, you drive me crazy too, but still, you're dangerous. The most dangerous of all routes. But I'd be a liar if I said I didn't like it. Nothing. You heard nothing. Oh, of course you heard everything. Well, you have to understand by now. I guess it just boils down to what dare we are, and getting all those little details about each other that make everything make more sense. And, well, with you, I've gradually come to understand it's those mysteries about you that make you the coolest route ever. Those little things that I keep learning about you that you don't even know about yourself. Those things that always make my heart race about you. From the way that you smile sometimes to the way that you pick on me. It's just nonstop with you, you know? And I wouldn't change a damn thing even if I had all the choices in the world. And maybe all this is just me being stupid or immature, but somehow when we're just playing games together at home, smiling and laughing and having a good time, it changes everything. It makes me realize how much that I didn't get to appreciate just with all my hard work. It's what I earned, I guess, or what it feels like what I earned. I'm really glad that I have you, 'cause I wouldn't be able to enjoy life like I do. Not without you. Not by a long shot, you know. You're way more special than you give yourself credit for, and I'm about to put that to an end. I will appreciate you so hard that you will never be able to stop appreciating yourself. Sorry. Guess I was a little loud there. I got too excited in the moment, so, punishment game. Not again. You're going crazy and, oh. Yeah. About that, so, home sweet home, I guess. You know, for us socially awkward socialites, I don't mind this. Because as much as I like, saving people and doing something outside, it's not the same as the time we get together. That's the most special time, if you ask me. So, Buzzy Beautiful Sunshine Nugget, ready to have the best at-home date of your life? You better be, otherwise it will catch you by surprise so much that it will smack you right upside the head with love. What do you take me for? Of course I mean kisses. Of course I'd like to do that, and I'd never dream of hurting you. Even if sometimes it seems like you like to hurt me. Well, it's because I'm so pika that I can handle it. I mean, come on. I've dealt with worse things, well, on the job. And plus, I really love you, so I make a big exception. Hey, Sparkplug. Yeah, I know. I keep switching gears on you, but would it be okay if I spoiled you and got spoiled tonight? Can I take that as a greedy yes? What? You can't expect me to just roll over and be bored or something. I mean, it's you. You make my heart beat faster. You make my breath come in quick gasps. And you do other things. You're the pervert. I never said anything. It's your fault somehow. Okay, I'm a pervert too. I mean, I look at you and I blush my face off, I'm not gonna lie. And the things I think of, the things I dream of, I mean, You're really trying to steal away all my attention, huh? I like it a lot, and I love you. Will you be mine forever? Pretty please? Only if I stay the pervert you fell in love with? Deal. Only if you stay the pervert I fell in love with. See, your words right back at you. If I'm honest, it's more like surreal. That we get along as well as we do. That we're both weebs and, well, we seem to like similar things, even if it's not completely the same. It ends up coinciding a lot. Plus, we're both simps. Let's be honest. I mean that in the best possible way. I mean, look at me. I'm practically your biggest fan. Do you remember how many comics I've made? I mean, I could always refresh your mind with all the doujin and stuff like that, or I could make you one right now and you could conveniently try and distract me. I'm only just saying that, Sparkplug. It's just cause, well, I'd like it if you did, cause I might love you just a bit, just saying. So, you gonna fess up now? Tell me anything. Tell me everything. I've noticed you've had that look in your eye for a while, so I can only assume it means one of two things. One of them being completely exciting, and the other one being completely exciting too, in a different way. In a, gone wild kind of way. Come on, baby. You know you want some of this? Let's go. To the living room, or the gaming room, or, oh, you want it to be one of those kind of competitions, huh? You're gonna see how much I can take while gaming something, right? It's not the first time, nor is it the most creative thing, but it's still, a classic in the, eroge and otherwise, content. I just can't get enough of it, you know? That look on your face, and, well, it inspires a lot of feelings. And, how am I supposed to... I mean, if you want to 1v1 me on something, I'd take you on any day. Win or lose, it's win for me. Hey, don't get too excited now. You'll make me mess up. As if I'd pay attention to anything that wasn't you. Hey, you don't get off to that idea too much, do you? If you do, I totally understand. The idea of, you know, having a geeky significant other is kinda good. I mean, not in that way. I just meant it's really nice, right? The feeling of being able to just be together like this and feel like we can do anything without really having to worry about it. That's what I like best, if I'm being honest with you. I'd like to say that I'm carefree, but it's just not that. You're way too hot for that. If I'm being honest, respectfully, of course, there's no way in hell that I could ever, you know, be any kind of composed around you, but I want to be cool for you, so, yeah, even those times that I stumble all over my words, like just now, I'm really trying my best just to make you, you know, feel extra special, and not to make a mess of this relationship, because it means a lot to me. If I'm being honest, I didn't expect to ever have a relationship this good, so it's kind of surreal. makes me feel like I'm alive. I mean, not that I felt like I was not alive or something, it didn't feel the same as after I met you. Everything changed. I know that's the most cliche line ever, and today was kind of a mess of a bunch of different things. I thought I'd take you out on a date, but then going back home, I guess it makes sense. We could always go another day, and, well, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was greedy for time with you, and you seem like the same. So I thought maybe we didn't have to go out to do something fun. We don't need all the fancy bells and whistles, but it is nice sometimes. I'd like to take you to a dance someday, or maybe something even cooler. I don't know what's cooler because I don't know how to dance, but, I thought you might appreciate me being, exactly what I am. A geek whose only redeeming features are heroism and weeb culture. But that never stopped us before, did it? So I figure we're just a match made in heaven if we can get past that kind of obstacle. Oh, is that what we're doing right now? Don't mind if I do. So that's why you were opposed to the date thing. You wanted to just weeb out, anime, and chill, huh? Definitely can't argue with that, especially because it's you. You're the most fun person to, weeb out with, so take it as a compliment. Means you're super cool, so... Oh, I see what you're playing at. Well, fine. If that's how you want me, then you're on. Let's play every game you ever wanted to, and all those nostalgic ones you missed from way back when. Well, I know you're not the biggest gamer. I mean, kind of, maybe, sort of. I don't know, are either of us super big gamers? Kind of? I don't know. But I'm gonna show you a thing or two about how to get your butt whooped. Hey, no fair. What are you going on about? Oh wait, that kinda was the whole point of this, right? You can't just say such embarrassing things, though. I'll lose my composure and this game will be lost. What are you gonna do then? Well, I guess it is perspective. You can never really win or lose without perspective. So, I guess you can call me a loser because if it means losing to be with you, then I'm gonna lose for the rest of my life. Hey, babe, you should focus on the game a little. Otherwise, you're gonna lose to me. So, you remember the first time we played games together? It was actually when I first discovered that you enjoyed games too. Which, well, made me kinda happy. Not gonna lie. Let me fix the... Don't worry about the details. I mean, I couldn't always win. But I won when I found you, so I'll take it. Look, we don't talk about the fact that you beat me 10 rounds in a row for 10. Or the time when we did rock, paper, scissors and you won like 27 rounds or 30-something rounds in a row, and I still don't know how you pulled that win out of your butt. But that's not the point. Everything's about to change. I'll show you I can do it. Just you wait. Oh yeah? You think you're gonna get me by the distraction tactics? You better think again. Oh, you're tempting me to be a pervert. What are you doing? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. It's kinda in my nature, but you little... You know what? I'll make you pay for this. I just don't know how yet. You know what? I'll figure something out eventually. Yeah? Not so tough now, are you? What are you gonna do next? Dare I even ask? Oh crap. You're gonna do something crazy, aren't you? Well, I mean, I can't exactly argue with what you're doing because it's kind of working, but still, there's some morality involved somewhere that doesn't add up. You're kicking my butt in my own game. Don't you feel bad about that? You're right. I kind of love the fact that you're competitive. Me too. I'm not gonna lose to you. Just remember that. It doesn't matter how good you are. I'll find a way to beat you. I might seem like a simpleton, but I'm not. So, you better watch your butt now. Not literally, I mean, I'll literally do it. You heard nothing. You heard nothing? Okay, but seriously, it was not my fault. What, does it seem like it was? Then, well, maybe I owe you something. Like, well, something embarrassing. And I don't mean dressing me up like you did last time. Oh wait, that was in my dream. You heard nothing. Shut up. It's not because of that or anything. It's just embarrassing and stuff. So, well, you know, you gotta give me a head start with things. Well, I mean, no, I'm totally cool. Kind of. Just gotta, you know, depend on things like, random luck to get a chance at all this because somebody's too good for their own good. Okay, fine. I can admit when I'm beaten, but I'm not gonna give up either way, so hope you don't expect that or you'll be very disappointed. Oh, you wanna play high stakes then, do you? Well, I don't mind one bit. Just try me. Wait, that high stakes? Oh, we're talking about something like that, huh? Well, I mean, not going to argue, but if I do lose, you're never gonna let me live it down, right? Well, I can't really argue with it because it's you, but, well, guess it's gonna be a crazy day again. If it does come to pass like that, but, about that, what is your... Oh, you're not telling. I should have guessed. Well, fine. If that's how you want it to be, a fair fight's a fair fight. Oh, yeah? You're dealing with a pervert here who's crazy about you. You have any idea how much times I made crazy stuff having to do with you and stuff? It's more times than I can count. More fingers than I have on both feet. I mean, look, I'm not thinking straight right now, but can you blame me? It's you I'm dealing with, so of course it's gonna be a little more intense than if it was someone else. And I can't focus on the games anymore, so maybe I'll just focus on you. Maybe I'll try what I read in those romance books and try and get on your secret route. You see, something tells me if I kiss those hands of yours, if I look you right in your eyes, and I tell you how cool you are, but more than that, if I tell you how I can't live without you anymore, and I'm so hopelessly addicted to you that breath itself seems like a gift you gave me, well, would it mean something? Or maybe it would mean something more if I told you every drawing of us, no matter how crazy it got or, well, you know, the other things, it wasn't at all ever lacking feelings. I enjoyed making every single one of them because I wanted to live it out. I wanted to live my fantasy with you. Because, baby, you're that fantasy come true. You're that dream I always had that I never knew I could get until I met you, so here goes nothing. I wanna steal your breath away, and I wanna convey these feelings even if I'm awkward or unable to do so and by normal means, so that's where the games come in and the geeky culture helps a lot, cause, well, it's things that I relate to. And I feel like you're in the same world as me, unlike most 3D people. And I don't think it's bad, because together we can make our own little world, can't we? And together means I'll never have to look at anyone else, right? You seem a little happy about that. So, you only want to look at me too? Even if I was some crazed fan who kidnapped you? It was just a doujin I was reading. No, I'd never actually do that. I'm sorry. Just get carried away sometimes. But it's because you're so cute. I could never even imagine a better route than ours. Than yours is for me. You know, there was a time when I almost gave up, and it's just such a coincidence that we even met. I remember, like it was yesterday. I was trying to act too cool, like I wasn't a total weeb. But I'm glad I am, and I'm glad you are too. I could never have made it this far, or worked so hard to get to rank 7. Well, rank 3 now, but I remember back when it was 7. We've both come so far. I hear you're gonna be making the rankings soon. That excites me too. I mean, you're talented and super cool. And well, I'm your biggest fan. And I always will be. So, care to go down my route? I thought you might say that. You really are a simp, but not as big of a simp as I am for you. Sorry, it's just looking into your eyes like that, I couldn't resist, and... Always teasing, huh? Well then, tease me right if you're gonna. I'm not gonna stop you. You think I have a reason to? My wonderful, fuzzy, beautiful sunshine nugget. The thought of you against me, it doesn't matter things like who's doing what. It's just like that, baby. I want you so bad I don't care anymore. So give me everything. I want more. More of you. More togetherness. What's the matter? Show me everything you've got. And take anything you want from me, baby. As long as we can be together, I'd give you all of my firsts. You make me feel so alive and, well, so embarrassed when you do that. Fuck. You being so close is intense. I want you to be even closer. You took that so fucking literally. I'm not complaining or anything, but how do you expect me to play a game when you're doing all this? You're crazy, and I love it so much. Just don't ask me to think of anything except you. I just can't get enough of you, you know. It's just... you're my everything. So please, never hold back, no matter what. Deal. I'd do anything for you. Anything, because you're everything to me. You'll always be the only way for me. I can't help it, because I really do love you. That's kind of embarrassing when you kiss me like that. You really don't hold back, do you? And I'm glad for it. Never ever hold back with me. Got it? I'd be sad if you did, so show me what you got. It never matters how much or how little. You give me all you got, okay? I love you way too much. And I'm just gonna keep loving you more. Speaking of which, wanna geek out a bit more? I don't mind. However long it takes, whatever we have to do. It can wait till the morning. Right now it's me and you and this whole big old world. I'm sure we can figure out something that'll pass the time, right? Baby. Yeah, that's right. You can depend on your Pika Pika man for anything. As for the rest of it, well, you're my buzzy beautiful sunshine nugget, so we can decide together. Other than that, I figure we'll just keep going round after round. I meant video games, but that too works.